Warhammer is a deceptively popular franchise. While most people know about the tabletop, a lot of people got into Warhammer by playing the video games or even reading the books. But strangely enough, there is no Warhammer movie or episodic series. Well, that's a lie actually. There is one movie, but it's so bad I'm not even gonna look at it. So, seeing this lack of entertainment, some people created their own animations, and it was fine until Games Workshop intervened. Several animations like Astartes and those SFM battles were taken down by the creators, and most people were scared of making any Warhammer related content for a while because they thought they would get sued. This was not the case, luckily, and most of the time they would just ask you not to monetize it, or they would actually give you a job at Games Workshop. But why were they doing this? Well, at the time, Games Workshop was working on their own animations on a new streaming service called Warhammer TV, and basically they didn't want to be outdone by some rando with no money. Now, for every good thing that Games Workshop puts out, 5 more shitty things are made. So, what do I think of Warhammer TV? I have mixed feelings about this thing, okay? On one hand, it does have some watchable content, and it's really cheap, but on the other hand, the content is unpredictable. My main complaint is the inconsistent schedule. They take their time with their projects. It's never clear when more episodes are coming out, or if a series is finished. It's kind of like how I run my channel, except my channel is a hobby, and I don't give a shit. Now, what's on Warhammer TV? Well, it's mostly a bunch of painting guides and tutorials. There's also their battle report show where they show off the new units and play a game of Warhammer. But honestly, you can find a lot of these on YouTube with better quality and more enthusiasm. Okay, but what about the shows? The only reason why anyone bought this service was to watch the shows. Well, I can safely say that most of them are decent, what little there is. You got Hammer and Bolter, which is an anthology series, so a bunch of stories that don't relate to each other. It's a good idea, but most of the episodes are not very good. It gets better around episode 8, but the animation does not really improve. I mean, look at, oh god, it's fucking awful. Ugh, what the fuck? Look at this. Look at this! Next is the Exodite. It's awful. We'll just skip that one. Then there's Angels of Death, which is actually pretty good. It reminded me a lot of the Clone Wars, which I love. It's pretty decent. I mean, if there are memes on the internet, you know that it's good.
Your hands are for holding the Imperium's mighty weapons and killing the enemy. They're not for wanking!
Interrogator is a drama detective show, which is also really fun to watch. It has the same animation as Hammer and Bolter, but somehow a little better, which is good to see. Now, Iron Within, what a piece of shit this is. Look at the fucking facial animations. They're fucking awful. And the story, predictable as fuck.
We gotta call the Space Marines. Let's call the Space Marines.
Plot twist, the Space Marines are Chaos Space Marines. Like, I didn't fucking know when I looked at the poster, you piece of shit. Fuck you. I fucking hate you! Black Talon is also pretty decent. I haven't watched all the episodes yet, but I think it's pretty good for what it is so far. Finally, we have Pariah Nexus, which blows my mind. Imagine seeing this, and then whoa! What the hell is this? We got animation that looks good? Holy fucking shit. The quality of the animation is stunning. It's like movie quality. And the story is pretty entertaining too. If we had this kind of content more often, I think this service would be a lot more popular. I'm surprised they don't do what DC does and make direct-to-DVD films. Honestly, it would work a lot better than what the Warhammer service is doing now. They would make a lot of money, I know that. Overall, it's not the worst service. I do enjoy a lot of the stuff there. I hope in the future that there will be more to the service, so that more people can actually get invested into this great franchise. I give this service a score of Raycon earbuds. Alright everyone, good night!